I'm going to hand the mic over to Dr. Ganesh for the vote of thanks and the final comments.
Sure, thank you. First, before the vote of thanks and the final comments, it's my pleasant duty to hand over mementos from Pan IIT to the moderator, the keynote speakers, and all the panelists. I'm going to invite Vaidi, because you're going to take charge tomorrow here. So please come here and hand over the mementos. Vaidi is an alumnus of IIT Madras. He heads the Global Innovation Practice for Cognizant. What do I do? Yeah, just hand over the mementos. Please. First to Gunjan. No, no. Mine will be last, actually. Oh, it's already used. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Gunjan. I think you did a spectacular job, Gunjan. Perfect balance of control and humor, everything. Yeah, and good homework, Gunjan, actually. MS Krishna, yeah, please. R.S. Subramanian. Arun Sharma. Thanks for those mementos. Vaidi is organizing a very interesting session on innovation tomorrow here. Am I right, Vaidi? And he's getting some very creative people, Bombay Jayashree, T.M. Krishna, Kanix. Where is Kanix? Already there? Yeah. So some very interesting people going to talk about innovation. Anyway, it's my job to promote your session also, okay? Fine. It's been a very absorbing afternoon. I believe you had a very kaleidoscopic picture of innovation and entrepreneurship, very diverse views. And very often, it's as much like a class in IIT. You have to make sense of what's said, you know. And that's important. That's your job. I think Ratan put it beautifully, you know, wait for the Gandhi engineer whenever he comes and let's wish him good luck. I think that's beautifully put. I think all the panelists spoke from the heart, and it was something very nice. They shared a lot of their own experiences. I recall what Raj said in the meeting we had. If without my GPS I could be lost in this place. Sometimes innovation comes because we get lost, Raj, actually. And very often what happens is, as long as people don't say, I became an entrepreneur despite IIT, I think it's all right, right? So very often we do trace what we do in life to our alma maters, and I think IIT has been a great place. All IITs have been great places. At least I've had the good fortune of visiting almost all of them, except Guwahati probably, which I think is a beautiful campus according to the photographs. The IIT has a very good culture, and these are actually, in some sense, I would say the underground where a lot of things happen for creating innovative spirit in people. I'm sure the kind of innovative spirit we show in terms of our learning processes, responses in examinations and so on are tremendous actually. Okay? I do recall, I must share this good piece of humor with you. There was one of my friends who said, I'm going to write something in my answer scripts and you see I'm going to get marks. And I said, you can't get away with nonsense in your answer scripts. This is something which I've thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm sure you're going to have a nice laugh. So this was something to do with conservation of heat in a furnace, you know. This guy writes point A, B, C. I'm talking about IIT Madras, okay? And then he says, put a sweater over the furnace. Tick! So sometimes that also happens, you know. But very creative people, and it's been fantastic. Thank you, Gunjan, especially for having conducted this really very, very well and balanced everything out, right? and Krishnan, Professor Krishnan, Subs, our Subs, if I may use the original term. All of us know there are some nicknames you can never share, even among a public audience of IITs. So, you won't do that, yeah. Right. Then, of course, the panelists, Anu, Murugavel, Raj, Ratin, Rajiv, and Arun. I think all of them gave a very good description of their perspectives. There are a number of questions which in giving respect to the people who have written the questions, I'll just very quickly read the questions and then we are out of this hall. Yeah. The first one is from Shibika Chowdhury, 2006, IIT Kanpur. Shibika, you here? Yeah. How do you see design thinking as an approach of educating in IITs? As a designer, I feel it really helps. Shibika, you know the program. IIT Bombay was a pioneer, the design program. They've done extraordinarily well. IIT Madras, IIT Guwahati followed, then we have started an engineering design department. Okay, so hopefully things will happen. Ravi, IIT Delhi, University of Florence, 2004, Ravi is there. Yeah? We all raked about innovation and business models. Being a technical institute and the next generation companies run on cutting edge technologies, how are high-tech companies planning innovation in new technologies? Good question. But as Gunjan said, maybe some of these questions you could please take them outside the hall because we don't have the time. As I said, as a mark of respect to everybody who wrote, I think this is due. Okay, this is from Karthik, IIT Madras, 2006. Where are you, Karthik? Yeah, good. What are the options for a failed innovator entrepreneur in today's economic scenario? Should that be a concern? Well, Karthik, that's exactly what they were addressing. Anu, Murugavel, everybody was addressing that very question. Yeah. Then this is Sandit, IIT Madras, 1999. Sandit, are you here? Yeah, sure. Taking from, actually a nice question, taking from Apple's example that you gave, actually it was directed to Krishnan. They still need mass production or standardization to drive down the cost of devices so that they can customize on services. Even Google needs cheap devices in place. I think services is easy to co-create, whereas the products market is actually tough. What do you think? That's a question to you, actually. Huh? Then this is from Usha, TCS 98. Usha's there. This is also the question, what do you think is the role of suppliers in a downstream partners in supporting innovation? What do you foresee as the key challenges facing India in this front? That was to you. There's one more to you. This is Shatajit Basu. Shatajit, are you here? Yeah. Why are some countries like the Japanese and nice one again? Why are some countries like Japan and Switzerland more innovative than others? I don't know whether that's really very true completely, but nevertheless, is it because in the case of the Swiss, their lack of natural resources forces them to innovate, okay, and value add? In that case, in India, in some sense, are we naturally inclined against innovation in non-IIT ventures? I think Rajiv, you should have actually addressed that question. It's interesting. Then this is from B. Srinivasan, Chennai, TCS. Given the current global economic scenario, when customers are tightening their belts, what innovative ideas could the retail industry deal with in general, and Subiksha in particular? That was directed to you. Then there are questions to Arun. There are very few examples of people who made big entrepreneurs without prior job experience, say Bill Gates. Given that, will not an entrepreneurship program during the IIT tenure give us a push in a wrong direction? Okay, good one. Again to Arun, what do you see? Yeah, this is a nice fundamental question to you, Arun. Later you should take it. Why do you see the innovator and the entrepreneur as the same person? Nice question, actually. Okay, we'll feature this all in our link in the website so that maybe there could be some kind of a follow-up. And another one to Arun. What are the different finance opportunities available for entrepreneurs in India? Actually, many of you could take that. You said there were a lot. Can you elaborate more? What are the resources available for finding suitable investors? There's same kind of question. Yeah, this one you've tackled. So that finishes the questions, and not bad. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. I hope you derive value out of this session. Thanks a lot.